TeamLSF Foundation is a nonprofit organization, and basically what we do is we supply kids with the tools that they need to hopefully be successful as possible. My inspiration to start the TeamLSF Foundation was basically, growing up, I had basically everything I needed. I had support from my parents, I had support from my family, my cousins, my friends. My job was pretty easy, just to kind of go out and run and just do what I needed to do on the track and in the classroom to be successful. So the only thing I want to do is just kind of give these kids the same opportunity that I had. And it has nothing to do with sports. It's just getting these kids prepared for life, because you have to work hard if you're going to achieve anything in life, and I just want them to be prepared for anything that they're faced with, in their lifetime. I think that they need to have pretty much the best of everything. And we're just doing a small part, like making sure that they have their school supplies that they need, there to make sure that they have tutoring. I basically want them to have every opportunity possible to be successful. My Olympic experience has given me a platform to where I can go out and help kids, and they can look at my story and know that, hey, I accomplished like 99% of a lifelong dream. And I started off just like they did. I went through the same classrooms, I walked the same halls, I walked the same neighborhoods, and I just want to just be an inspiration to them to know that they can do the same thing. Great feeling. Often I'm always asked what it's like to be an Olympic champion, and now that I'm a little older, it means a lot more. I was younger, so I kind of thought it was just another meet. Very, very proud of the accomplishment, but when I look back now, I don't actually think of the Olympics. I think about like the journey of getting to the Olympics. I remember 11 years old being in Columbus, watching Carl Lewis run and telling my dad that I wanted to be an Olympic athlete. The only thing was I was like the slowest kid on the block, so I really didn't know what it entailed, and the only reason I really started running track was because all my friends ran track. But as I began to work hard and put in the work, I started getting a lot better. And it's funny because I remember writing in my yearbook that I wanted to be in the 1996 Olympics, and of course I didn't know what that all entailed, but it just goes back to just me putting in the work and thinking about all the people that supported me on that journey of making the Olympic team, because I always said that my career was never about me, it was about everyone else that helped me get to that point. It took a lot of sacrifice, took a lot of dedication, it took a lot of hard work. Most importantly, it took me having goals to get to that point. It's given me a platform to where I can talk to kids and share my story of how I made it to the Olympics and how I got there and what it took for me to get there. And it's helped me to be able to share my story, and basically, my story is just to try to inspire these young kids, to let them know that they can do whatever it is that they want to do. It has nothing to do with sports. Whether you want to be a doctor, whether you want to be a lawyer, whether you want to be an athlete, a fireman, the common denominator is you have to set goals to get there. And I just try to tell them what I did, and hopefully it'll help them along their way. Basically, my ultimate vision is I just want to do my part, on whatever scale that may be. I just want to do my part and just make sure that, again, that these kids have everything that they need to be successful. If I could just touch one kid, then it was all worth it.